check out the best RV for off-grid living, isolation, and total relaxation. Let's explore the Grand Design Lineage LVT1. Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be showing you the Grand Design Lineage LVT1. This is their first Class B motorhome that they put together, and boy did they do a great job. They're on the Transit chassis, so it has about 100 more horsepower and 100 more torque than you would out of a Mercedes Sprinter chassis, and it comes four-wheel drive. As you can see, there's a huge rack system on top of the coach, and that you can actually hook on different things to it. So you see those little keyholes right there, and those you're going to be able to attach different devices, maybe some spare fuel, whatever you want to bring with you. Right behind that rack in that area, there's going to be two huge 180 watt solar panels, and that's going to be charging a 48 volt system, 165 amp hours with 8,800 watts of power. Now on the back section, you have an actual storage rack back there as well. You can stow up some luggage, and as you can see, you actually have a couple of more spotlights on the back as well. But it's not a front going bar, so you're not blinding the neighbors. And I love the way they have these little bump outs on the side of the camper, and that's gonna make it so the bed inside is about 6'6", so you can be very tall inside and still fit in that comfortably. And I'm gonna show you just how big it is in a little while. You have your 30 amp connection. This is where you hook up that outdoor shower hose. So you just plug it in. It's like R2-D2 or whatever. And then you can turn it to the left for a little bit of heat. You turn it to the right to cool it off a little bit. Of course, your portable water connection. And this is your cassette toilet. It has a 34-gallon freshwater tank and a 23-gallon gray tank. And then it gives you this cassette toilet as well, so that you can use that nice and easily. Easy access to your dump valves over here. And I forgot to mention on the other side, you have these incredible running boards. They're solid steel, and I don't feel uncomfortable standing on them. There's been a bunch of running boards that are made out of fiberglass or plastic or whatever it is, and they just kind of snapped into place, and those kind of concern me. Just turn the coach on and put out the Gerada awning, and as you can see, it's a full 8-foot extension. And I'm 6'1" with my shoes on and my hat. I'm about 6'3", and I still have 6 inches above, so I have nice clearance getting inside the coach. And as you can see, you got LED lights everywhere as you're coming on in. Now, as you come in, you have these nice bucket seats. You can turn the cockpit chair around, both of them, and make it part of this living area. There's a nice little table set up over here. So it only took a second to open that. I was able to do it one-handed, so I'm getting better at it. But it's a nice extension here, so if your passenger seat is spun around as well, they have plenty of room for their lunch. And now the table is locked, so if you want to let the sun shine in, you let it in very quickly. And as we come on down, look at all the counter space. But there's a secret in this counter. This little dot here, it's not a defect. It's actually telling you that there's an induction burner under here. So with your stainless steel pans, this composite counter is not going to heat up, but you have to have the pans there so that it radiates that heat right into the pan. And then after you take the pan off, you can just touch that and it's not going to be too hot to touch. Over here we have a nice little fridge. Open that up, nice and easy. Freezers on the bottom and refrigeration on the top. You have a nice shelf over here on the door that you can put some cold drinks and things of that nature. As we walk down, you can see this is a rain shower head that comes right down here and into the floor. That's a cover, and then under that cover is a beautiful teak floorboard that it can get wet. You know, same stuff that they use for boats on the ocean, and the water actually pours through that into the drain. We're gonna stick with the kitchen for now because there's a beautiful undermount stainless steel sink. Look how nice and deep that is. For a Class B motorhome, that's a big sink. It's 12 inches square. And over here, if you like to spray, you set your spray head in the horizontal position. If you just want to pour the water out, you flip it like that, and obviously you got to push the button to make it spray. We have a nice spice rack. It tucks away just like that. and when you need the counter space, that's what you're gonna do. And then when you want the spices, you push it up, comes right up in a beautiful multi-wood cutting board. As going by, I wanted to show you that it does have the control for the induction burner right over the sink here, so you can control that. If I turn that right now, it would start to radiate. Again, without the stainless steel pan, it's not going to conduct any real heat. And this is the bed area. All right, so the bed is now in the up position, and you have your reading lights. You have a place that you can put your dirty laundry in the bag over here. Again, you have a window that opens. You have the shades for the back windows as well, so you can black out all that sunlight coming in the morning. Take a look at the extra storage. This one is actually designed for the kitchen. Has a paper towel holder right there, some extra storage down below, all solid maple wood, tucks away. And take a look at this big bed. It barely fits in here, but they got it put together like a puzzle. You got your night lights and reading lights over here. And there's a little button over here. It says TV screen. I can reach, drop my TV screen. This flips up into position. This is gonna lock into place. Now that I have the bed up, you see these two clips over here, and then these two right here, they actually hold that big table in place while you're traveling, so it's up and out of the way. And as you can see, you have tons of floor space here, and so you could roll your electric bike in here or your mountain bike, but look how gorgeous this is. And now this is the pièce de résistance in this coach, is how the bathroom operates. So right now the bathroom's completely closed off, and then it has a very well engineered set of doors over here that this one slides from the rear right across, and now you can see that you have access to the toilet. But what if you have something else on the floor, or you need to move that toilet for whatever reason to get a better angle? You can just actually spin the toilet exactly where you want it. And now you see you have a window in the bathroom that opens with a screen, which that's rare, for goodness sake. And now I'm going to scooch in here. You can see this rolled up doorway. I'm going to slide that over. I'm going right over by the kitchen counter, and if you do this properly, these two can meet. You have access to have extra storage in the shower area. You have a full residential style control, and also a beautiful vanity mirror. And I'm not too vain, but you can see that there's a good view of Uncle Bernie, and again, they dummy proof everything. You push that, it opens up. And nice medicine cabinet over here, and this full area does drain right into that floor drain. So if you get anything wet over here, no big deal. And then you have your remote flush as well. Not only does it have great handling, not only does it have all-wheel drive, not only does it have huge amount of horsepower and torque, but it has these incredible innovations that are going to make your travel so much easier. It's gone from 99 to 79. It dropped 20 degrees, and that is the most amazing response rate to an AC that I've ever seen. Oh! Boondock dreams start here. Follow, comment, and share for more off-grid RVs. And visit your local Campers Inn RV to find the rig that'll help you roam wild.